Bipoc Happy Hour. We are here on Wednesday, January 19th. Y'all know it is pushing through this month. We are doing it, and it's freezing outside. Again, this is the Bipoc Indigenous People of Color Wine Down. This is where we chat and wine for the day and see what's going on in the world. I'm Uncle Ray. Got Brother Bobby. Got Brother Dennis. Sister Sina. Sister Nakia over there. How everybody doing tonight?
Doing good with my glass of wine.
Right. Ain't no hating that. Glass of wine a day will keep the doctor away.
Yes, I need to go to Florida. Need to go to California.
And the Senate race in Louisiana is off to a buzzy start. Louisiana has a jungle primary system, that's what it's called, where the entire field competes head to head. If no candidate gets more than 50% of the vote, there is a runoff. So far, at least 3 candidates are challenging Republican John Kennedy, and one of them, progressive activist Gary Chambers, is out with a campaign ad that is a first, to put it bluntly.
Please, somebody get that.
Every 37 seconds, someone is arrested for possession of marijuana. Since 2010, state and local police have arrested an estimated 7.3 million Americans for violating marijuana laws, over half of all drug arrests. Black people are 4 times more likely to be arrested for marijuana laws than white people. States waste $3.7 billion enforcing marijuana laws every year. Most of the people police are arresting aren't dealers, but rather people with small amounts of pot, just like me. I'm Gary Chambers, and I'm running for the U.S. Senate, and I approve this message.
Is that a cigar or blunt?
Joining me now is the candidate behind that ad, Democratic Senate candidate Gary Chambers of Louisiana.
Hey,
Gary, thanks so much for joining us. Thank you for allowing us to use all our really terrible puns as well. But in all seriousness, why come out with an ad like that? Why introduce yourself with that issue?
Why not?
Well, I think it's to help us cut through the noise to be able to talk about the real issues that the American people face. When you're in a race in what is considered a deep red state, you got to make sure that people know that this is a winnable race down here in Louisiana, that the demographics of Louisiana are similar to Georgia, but also that cannabis legislation is unjust and inequitable in America right now. And if you got 19 states that have legalized recreational cannabis, but Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and other states have prohibition, it prevents people from being treated equitably in the justice system. It impacts people's ability to get jobs. And it's something that we need to deal with in this country, and something that the U.S. Senate and the president have the power to do something about.
So you're saying this issue down in Louisiana is a major issue for constituents. Why do you think that getting this legislation changed, getting it legalized down in Louisiana will change so many lives?
I don't think just for Louisiana. I think it's nationwide that it's necessary.
I agree.
It is nationwide.
And he's the first person who smoked a blunt in an election to get elected to an office. I wish I'd done it first. I thought that was brilliant. If you don't get elected, I want to meet this man and talk to him some shape or fashion. That is the boldest thing I've ever seen ever since anything happened. To smoke a blunt in an ad to run for Congress. That's innovative. I don't care what.
Write a letter to him, I'll edit it, and we'll get it sent out. We'll have it sent out by Saturday.
Man, I want to send this guy a video or something. Listen, dude, we need to talk.
Okay, we can work on that too.
We need to hit you
on TikTok.
You know, because we can talk about his election because it ain't here. You know, and I ain't trying to endorse him, but I like his tactics.
So he's being him. He's 100% being himself.
He needs money. He needs political donations. So campaign donations is what he needs. He can get money from wherever. So make a political contribution so he can make more commercials and more people can know about him in Louisiana where they'll get to vote for him. Because that's a statewide race. It's exciting.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's kind of hyped me. I'm sorry for not interrupting anybody, but I had to leave with that because I really respect him doing that in a commercial when you're running for an office, a legal office, y'all. So don't get mad at me for smoking no more. I'm done with y'all talking about me, making me feel bad, making me shame me. No more. This guy's running for a seat, okay? And he's doing
y'all, I believe he means it.
Okay, he's doing a commercial. No, because
Time to come out the closet. Come out the
Right,
closet.
sometime.
Come out the closet. That's right.
Come on.
Listen,
Keep talking.
that's not fair anymore because like he said, y'all shaming about it's 18 states that legalize it, sitting around playing games. Why here or anywhere else I can still go to prison? Don't make that's unfair. Okay, and just, you got your kids drink and do everything else. No more. Don't shame me. No. Because I do the exact same thing I'm supposed to. I wake up, put my pants on, one leg at a time. Take a shower.
One leg at a time.
Okay.
So why are you worrying about what people say?
I'm not whining about that.
Don't worry about what people say.
No, because this has affected some funding, and I know for a fact it did. About people. Oh, you smoke. I don't want to deal with that. I'm like, that's my personal thing. This has nothing to do with anything else I do in my life.
But did they ask you why did you smoke? Could have been for anxiety. Could have been a
major anxiety.
Could have been where.
Can't you see my anxiety? Am I complete right now?
No, I'm just saying in general. People got to realize it's not just something recreational. It's also therapeutic.
Bobby, people excuse my French. People got to realize shit. You got to tell them.
Hold on, the same way they didn't figure out HIV, they was ignorant on HIV. You had to teach them. Same, all thing I just said, we get tired of teaching. You're right. As black folks.
But marijuana was around well before HIV was, and they still doing the same thing.
Listen, they know the facts about
marijuana.
That's not a stigma. Black people had a stigma.
They created that.
Right. Blacks and Mexicans was a stigma, not marijuana.
Yeah, marijuana didn't have a stigma. They created it.
Was used for trees, paper, plants. They still got some kind of.
It's more durable. It's more durable than a lot of
years old. So they know the facts. They lying, and they've been lying. They still lying.
They've been lying about everything for years. I mean, what do you expect? I don't know how about lying.
I'm just calling it out.
Changed history. They done everything. They lied and said they discovered America. You understand? So they've been lying forever.
There you go with all that.
Bobby, you're correct. Bring it back to the basics. I ain't mad at you.
They've been lying from one. Like if we go outside and say, "I discovered this," we'll go to jail. You understand?
But that's why we need to teach civics so people can get in those elected offices and we can change that. Because until we get in those spaces, we must do something.
I'm going to definitely donate to this man's campaign, whatever, $1 or something, just so I say, I support you, brother. Because that was bold. That's hot. It went viral. So he did.
Because of that or for what he said?
No, because of the fact you smoked a blunt, dude. Okay, his campaign.
Yeah,
what part y'all don't get?
Folks sending me the ad.
You going against governors?
Right?
Yes.
I loved it.
Well, it is legal in states. It's just not federal. So somebody's got to break that mold and get that.
Well, he did a Marion Barry on your ass.
Yes.
Because Marion did it on TV too. That's how we know it. So,
Marion got caught.
Marion got reelected again afterwards.
He got reelected more than once.
Right after that scandal.
Then they try to kick him, told him he can't do mayor no more. So he's like, okay, well, I'd be the city council for awards.
But did you see the interview? This man, even though he smoked marijuana, he knew the law. He knew what day happened, when things happened. He wasn't no dummy either. That's what impressed me too. He knew what the hell he was talking about. He even knew the times and the dates when it happened, what prohibition was. If you listen to the whole thing, he kills it.
I mean, it's on TikTok.
You should be prepared. You should definitely be prepared when you go to speak.
I mean, he's very educated, but it was on TikTok also.
Oh, okay. Yeah. TikTok. Since TikTok says it's got to be true.
Well, it's historians on there. I mean, I don't care how y'all like to make you old folks. I mean, your pioneers. I don't care how y'all trying to paint a picture of it, but you need to get with it because at the moment, Facebook is going to go.
Facebook is strictly to reach your family. That's it.
You have a different set of rules in different.
Yeah, I can do that on TikTok.
Especially when it comes to people's freedom, right?
Somebody's TV.
TikTok,
it ain't mine.
Twitter, Instagram. Those are the main ones, and Snapchat. I used to have.
Snapchat just don't last long. Hell, even when I get to Snapchat, it goes so fast. After I done focused, I can't see it.
It's something you do right there. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all had a Facebook channel or if you had a TikTok, right now you can be like this. Hey, I'm sitting here doing my podcast on blase, and post it. You feel me? So, you know, like now, and I should do it. Like I'm on such and such. I can go live because I have almost 2,000 followers. I'm trying to build that up.
Yeah, because
I want some of your followers, Bobby.
I
want some of your people, 2,000 people. I want some.
Oh, me too.
And I heard the organization's TikToks is going to be coming out pretty soon. So
yeah, TikTok is
those have to be ready. It doesn't take but 3 minutes to make them.
Or 60 seconds.
Or 60 seconds. I gave you 3 minutes.
Prince is as they settled his estate. It's worth double than what they said it was.
Of course.
They are trying to underestimate us black folks.
Yeah, Prince has been doing this longer than I've been on the planet. So yeah,
right.
He definitely had amassed the wealth. You can't spend all that that he done made.
156 million.
All those concerts that he's had, and then most of them almost all sold out.
Yeah, his
movie.
Yeah.
His production.
Oh, that's good. They get each 33%. I mean, they each get a percentage.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, glad that this case went off like this, because other than that, it wouldn't have been split.
Well, I guess it took the courts and the IRS.
Well, yeah.
The court and IRS and everybody else to settle this, I guess.
Right. Let's get this done so we can stop.
I would take Paisley, whatever his park is, where he lived at, I would turn that into a museum, you know, where people can come and see it. That could be.
Who owns that now? Does he still own that?
No, the company that just told you, the three brothers, or
I didn't read that.
The older three siblings, and independent music publishing and talented management company will all have the state division among them.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'd put something on that property. Yeah, I'd
so 30, the oldest siblings, primary grade. So it's 33.3% each.
Right.
Yeah. They need a revenue stream on that property now, so they can get revenue regardless of what they do.
But they're talking about this.
Every song, I don't know if the publishing company is taking the rights of his catalog, but if
right,
I think he already sold it. I think that catalog was sold.
No,
right
it wasn't.
Yeah.
They got stuff in the vault they were saying that have not even been heard yet.
Oh, the private vault. Okay.
Right. So that stuff has not even released yet. They got tons and tons of that stuff that they trying to catalog.
Who owns Michael Jackson catalog?
Ooh.
He sold it to Sony.
I think
his family did it.
To somebody, because I know it went to Sony.
It left it to his kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did. He left it to his kids.
Yeah, I thought it went to his family.
Them bastards, them damn kids, huh?
Them kids rich.
Right.
And white.
Well.
There was a question, Ray, you had. What was your question?
I did have a question for everybody. I apologize. I had to deal with the dog real quick, but my question is as follows. I think. No, because I moved it. Excuse me. I'm going to find it after I realize what I did with it.
Oh, I'll ask it.
Yes, please ask my question.
Okay, at this time in your life, will you date someone that is transitioning into their truth sexually? Yes or no? And why? Or why not?
What do you mean transitioning into their truth?
Sexually.
Right,
is they be ill, they be about to come out the closet, or
they're transitioning from one sex to another.
Would I date them?
Yes. That's the question.
Okay, first it would mean from wet sex to wet sex, because then that we could do, because they gotta have a penis. I just need that. So I don't know.
Well, you can acquire a penis from the store.
You can buy that. That is definitely on the shelf.
Listen, my prerequisite, I told y'all this, is a penis and a pulse. The store ones do not have a pulse.
Yeah, they do. When the person put it on them, is they have a pulse.
See,
once they have it built inside,
The penis
there you
is
go.
connected to the
Yeah.
pulse.
Pineapples. That's my safe word. Just want y'all to know that.
Oh, that's a sexual thing too. That means you're a swinger.
Right.
Pineapple.
You got safe words. You doing more than swinging.
That's the swing.
Right. You know about safe words.
Right. That's safe word. They doing more than swinging. But
Pineapples.
yes. What would you do, Sana?
What?
Yes. Yeah. Why not?
I've never done it, so I would try it as long as they had a penis.
I wouldn't even worry about a penis.
I have to.
Only you because
I would do a FTM. Well, I guess because that's me. I would do an FTM, but I would rather for them to still have their cards because I can have best of both worlds. You look just like
Well, they're getting ready to build that part.
Well,
So
you know, you can do all that. You can cut the breasts off. You can do all of that. Just keep your organs right. When I ask you, dear, can we have a baby now? You down the line, you can stop your moans for a couple of months, and we can get to trying. I would accept that better. You keep it real. I mean, what it is from them doing is changing. They taking their uterus and stuff out, I believe. You know what I'm saying? And switching it up. If they can keep it for me and just want to look like a male, hey, who can? I bet
you say you down with all that.
Yes, it'd be my husband having the child.
No offense.
And it would be naturally ours. I mean, you see, I just popped my collar, right? I mean,
see,
you can't beat that. I mean, my girl looked like a dude. I mean, like a straight up dude.
You wouldn't challenge it. There's no reason to challenge it. That's a dude. Only you and that person would know.
Only me and them would know. And actually,
or vice
they can
versa.
stay home for the 9 months or the 8 months when they start showing. So if they really don't want folks to know, oh, we can send you off or you can stay home. You know, we can make it work. We figure it out.
Vacation time.
That's a female you're talking about, right? You do a female.
Yeah,
female to male. Female to male.
I need some.
Okay. Well, yeah. Nakia, how about you? Would you do a person that is beginning transition?
No. I want to be the only pussy in their house.
Well, you will. They're beginning the transition.
Again, I want to be the only pussy in their house. I don't want no. I'm going to get a real woman. No, I'm sorry. That's just me.
Well, that's the same way when they would say they might as well get a real man. You know, because some people like chicks with dicks. You understand what I'm saying? Excuse how I put it, but you know.
That's what it is.
You know, so you know they might as well get a real man, but they like titties on their back. You understand what I'm saying? So,
but after the transition is complete, there shouldn't be any problem. There's no problem because you weren't looking for.
Can I ask a question? And I'm not trying to be rude. I just want to know if this guy was transgender
or a girl.
I would need, because I mean that could be a problem on both situations. Because I mean, I need somebody they want to use their, you know, their unit too. I mean, that matters to me in my relationship because I need stimulation too. I mean, I want to play with it. I want to make sure it's there. That's part of the whole thrill of me being
sleep with it at night.
I'm just saying, you know, like at night.
Right.
He holds yours. I mean, it's
you're right. That's how you sleep.
Right. So
it all depends on the situation.
No,
because there's a lot of FTMs that really would date a male rather than a female. They feel like they in the wrong body, so that's the reason why they change their look. They don't feel like they are completely. They call themselves gay, honestly. You feel what I'm saying? They rather have the male body and still have the other parts and enjoy sexually. You know, it all depends on the situation, the person. Now, if it's a person that wants to have the penis, okay, then that's what you deal with.
That's the end of the transition.
Some woman that look like straight up woman transsexuals, they look like straight up woman and has the opportunity to cut it off, but they rather keep it and marry other lesbians or FTMs. Honest and truthful.
I had a roommate.
Huh?
Sorry about that. I had a roommate who was transgender, but she had the boobs and everything. I didn't understand why she only dated women, real women. I mean, she had good
just
women.
from what Bobby just
like,
said.
girl, what the heck?
They like it.
I didn't
Right.
understand it.
That's what Bobby just said. Some still want the male anatomy, but yet still want to date men.
Then
But
you got
what you
straight
understand?
men.
Some queens that transition, I don't know, still want to date women
Hell no.
after they've gone
And
through
you have
transition. I mean,
men-
it's just
I
what people
love
do.
women. I love women. Women is the most strongest thing in this world to me. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me
Yeah,
getting
99.9% of my friends.
no, not no more. Mm-mm. No offense, Sean, because we are the only women on this, you know. But
That's okay. You ain't gotta want me. It's fine.
but if I did, I would take someone like Shauna because she's beautiful.
Thank you.
There you go, trying to butter people up. No buttering people up today.
Did you know
Just win today.
Do you know straight men like chicks for dicks? They even marry women, and yes, they do.
They do.
They like women. They have their wives called Peggy.
That'd be
They
something
have
like
their
that.
wives play with their booty hole, but I understand, but people don't realize that the male orgasm spot is in the booty hole.
Right.
Where the prostrate is.
Right up between the balls and the booty hole.
Right where the prostrate is. That's where men get that.
And if they hit it, ooh wee.
Ooh, y'all so bad.
Yo.
Well, no, you gotta talk healthy, you know, because that's what it is.
Man.
It's like women have a G spot, men have a G spot.
Jeez.
And some men know about it, and some don't.
That's why you have a lot of downloads, because they accidentally got a hit and they want it more than once.
Because I know when you get and then you get to stick in that finger, they get to like, ooh.
Is that what they do?
Yes, they do. They love that. They be like, stick it in a little hard.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, I'll be like, okay, turn around. Let me stick something else up in it. Here you go.
There you go. There you go.
Oh,
now
I love it like that.
Now, y'all, I found my paper. I'm gonna throw something else out there. Now, due to my age, I forgot we talked about Jason Moore and Alisa Bonet. I don't understand why he married his grandmother anyway, but they are separated after 16 years.
That woman is beautiful and don't look like
her
grandmama.
Jason Moore is
blissfully joined at the hip after meeting through mutual friends in 2004, and this gorgeous Hollywood couple has been snagging gossip headlines ever since. It's the secrecy surrounding their nuptials and their unorthodox lifestyle that really raises eyebrows. Here are some of the not-so-usual things about the couple's relationship. A fanboy crush. Fans of The Cosby Show remember Lisa Bonet as the eccentric and free-spirited fan favorite, Denise Huxtable, and Bonet's future husband was one of many viewers who fell in love with her on the small screen. Momoa told James Corden that he had his eye on Bonet since he was 8 years old, saying,
I saw her on the TV, and I was like, Mommy, I want that one. I'm like, I'm gonna stalk you for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna get you.
Momoa finally came clean about his stalker past after he and Bonet had their second child, but the fact that their relationship has lasted longer than most Hollywood romances seems proof enough that Bonet finds it all totally endearing. Even a caveman can do it. To truly get this relationship, we have to look back to its inception in 2004, when Bonet and her friends hit up a jazz club in Los Angeles, and Momoa was there with his buddies. He told James Corden it was like fireworks when they first met, saying,
She goes, I'm Lisa, and I'm like,
it works.
Yes. And I'm just like, I turn around to my friend, I'm just like,
They then stopped at a cafe where Momoa ate a bowl of grits while Bonet ordered a Guinness, which just so happens to be Momoa's favorite beer of all time. Bonet recalled to Porter magazine, "In that moment, love came and it came big. He basically picked me up and threw me over his shoulder, caveman style. A super secret marriage." Momoa has frequently referred to Bonet as his wife in various interviews, which led many to believe the couple walked down the aisle in 2007. But when a source claimed the couple wed in November 2017, fans felt duped. The source told Us Weekly, apparently they weren't officially married until then. They said they made it official.
Do you feel like newlyweds again?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If I wasn't on camera right now, I would tell you.
As to why they pretended to be married for so long, it appears that they considered themselves committed without having legalized their union. Momoa said of the actual wedding,
I've been married to my wife for 12 years. It was just a gathering of our families and just celebrating our love.
Luddite lovers. Momoa and Bonet are nonconformists who shun the modern electronics that most of us can't live without. In a 2014 interview with Essence, Bonet admitted that she had never even been on Facebook, saying, "It's just not on my radar." The couple and their 2 children are also TV-free, and Bonet tries her best to remain as media-free as possible. Even though she and Momoa are huge fans of SNL and watch episodes on their computer, Bonet believes that keeping their children from being glued to the tube helps to cultivate their imaginations. Hanging with Lenny like it's no big deal. The media thrives on messy celebrity divorces, but Bonet revealed to Porter magazine that she still has a tight bond with her ex-husband, Lenny Kravitz, who's also the father of their eldest daughter, Zoe Kravitz. She says, "It's fantastic. It's full-on family love." She's even ditched Momoa a few times to hit the red carpet alongside Lenny, like at the 2015 Met Gala. In a feature for Oprah's Masterclass, Lenny said,
"We're one big happy family. It's beautiful, and it just shows you what can be done."
Zoe even detailed their intertwined family dynamics, telling Ocean Drive magazine, "My dad and Momoa get along really well. As long as everyone can be in the same room together and have love for each other, it's totally healthy." Drunk tattoos. Momoa sports some pretty impressive ink and even shares a matching tattoo with Bonet and her daughter Zoe, according to Hollywood.com. Essence reported the inked phrase is French for, "be always drunk." To make this whole tattoo situation even more strange, another unidentified man who's chummy with the star has the same tat as well. Love and Hollywood. Momoa.
What was he trying to say? Because I want to let everybody on here know, especially Sign of Black, the reason they are getting divorced. I don't want to have to come and stand up and post up at your back door, waiting on you to come outside the house. He's mine. I'm not sharing him. He finally realized it was me that he wanted, and I didn't want to cause no issues with the big happy family. So don't step out of the outside.
I know you saw my Facebook post.
I almost
told me I'm marrying that man in 2023.
Oh, weird.
Y'all get your black dresses out for signing because I'm going to have to get them.
Where you can have all of them.
I didn't try to have all of them. That one was mine first.
How?
He was mine when he was 8 years old.
He was mine when he came in that dark Thracky in that game.
See.
I
would try to take your man.
Cousin is dead.
Yes.
Anybody see him in Game of Thrones?
Yes, I saw him in Game of Thrones. Yes, I saw him in there.
Okay.
But I was seeing him before Game of Thrones.
But no, that really showed
when he was Conan the Barbarian and all that good stuff.
He can hit me over the head anytime.
All he got to do is wink. I drag myself.
He don't have to. Them eyebrows.
Don't hit me.
Right, he got to hit me. You got to hit me. Wink, I'll drag myself into the house.
That's one fine white boy.
He ain't white, is he? I thought he was Hawaiian.
He is Polynesian.
Yes,
he ain't black.
Polynesian.
Oh, I can deal with Polynesian.
He's a beautiful human.
Yeah, I told y'all that's where we need to go. I was just saying we got to go get men from over there.
We need to go to what is Dominican Republic is what I heard. To the Dominican.
It's a over there like him.
Oh, Dominican got young over there.
We're going by boat.
You can get some water here.
We can be like Stella and get our grooves back.
We're going by boat.
On camera, you can't get off camera.
We have to ride a boat. Yes, we got to get on a boat. Y'all wouldn't watch crocodiles, like we can at least get on a boat across the bay.
Yeah,
I ain't doing that crocodile ride. No,
we're not gonna look at crocodiles unless they close by boat. But we got to get on a boat.
We already did that. It was cute and everything. So they stopped putting their hands.
Yeah, but we'll be in the Dominican Republic, and we could accidentally fall in the woods and have them come and get us accidentally. Mm-hmm. You know,
But he's
Let's not
fine.
make no accidents.
And those colors shouldn't bother anybody on her.
And she's a grandma. I want to look like that when us grandma
Who?
coming up, baby.
Who?
Okay.
Lisa?
Okay.
Man, she's so beautiful.
Okay.
Well,
Lord, thank you.
she got all of that in her blood. Her genes is working overtime to keep that look.
She was in that movie Angel Heart when she did
Yes,
that.
she
man.
was. Oh, she was awesome in Angel Heart.
She did that man.
When he looks like a man, Mickey Rourke.
Yeah,
when Mickey Rourke looks like a man. Now he don't look like a man.
But she did the dead chicken thing too.
Huh?
The dead chicken thing in that movie. With
Well,
the voodoo
yeah.
thing.
Yes, you can't do no voodoo movie and not do a chicken and blood.
But she got 2 baby daddies that's paying her now. She ain't got to worry about nothing
Hell
no more.
no.
Lenny Kravitz and his
And you said she got a brain on her head too?
Yes.
Ooh, brain.
But she was a favorite Cosby, I think, out of all of them. Out of the girls.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The middle one was the bomb.
The middle one? Which one is the middle one?
Yeah, the middle sister.
Rudy?
Rudy and Vanessa.
Oh, please,
Rudy
Vanessa
was
was
the baby.
Vanessa was weak.
Vanessa was the one that kept it
it was
going.
Lisa Bonet and Malcolm because Malcolm was the only boy.
Malcolm was the only boy, and Vanessa was the middle child, so she was always starting something.
Listen, the oldest boy and the oldest girl always gets to.
She was always gone with that other boy.
Vanessa was
He got a chubby face. No, not Cockroach. She was gone with that other curly boy that became her boyfriend. I can't remember the nice, skinny, curly haired boy, kind of chubby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he act anymore? I haven't seen him in anything.
She was like,
she was always gone with him and coming in and out. So Phil and Felicia the side eye.
Marvin or
Because
something.
they side eye that boy all the time.
Shopping center and people was taking pictures of.
Well, you know who else I used to side eye?
I forget his name.
But I used to love their fashion.
The boy from the Weak Boy that was on the Cosby. They was working at the shopping center. And what's his name when they got him and paid him?
But
no, the light skinned boy.
Oh, her husband.
Her husband.
What light skinned boy on the
Cosby? He lost his Cosby ship and was.
Oh yeah, that's the one that Lisa was with the curly hair, light skinned kind of
Alan.
That's the same question. What was his name?
Cannot remember his name. That's how special they were.
Oh, y'all so
our
bad.
boyfriends weren't that
Married to the oldest sister.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he was married to the oldest sister.
Yeah, Denise is the oldest sister.
No,
Lisa's not the oldest sister.
Sandra is.
Yes. Alvin was married to Sandra. My bad. Yes, Alvin was married to Sandra. That's who that was.
He was hip.
Yes, I forgot about Sandra. I forgot about her.
Lisa didn't get married. She went to prom.
Really wasn't on
She
it.
also married that military man because that's how they came in with Raven Simone.
Oh yeah,
the dark skinned one. Yes, they tried to pull a good times move. That was a good times move. Y'all know it. Like Thelma did all that stuff with all the boyfriends. They did a good time move. She came back with Rudy and Rudy. No, because that wasn't Claire's baby.
No, that was a baby.
Because
Raven.
Raven Simone was the baby. Rudy was Claire's baby.
Right.
But they left the baby with them, didn't they? And went out for something.
They left the baby, and Raven Simone became a fixture on the show because they needed that little baby because Rudy was getting old.
Yeah, she was.
Right.
Yeah, Rudy was almost in college. Shit, they needed a baby in the house.
Well, I told Rudy got put off because she was
Rudy was not. Rudy was wholesome, and she's still wholesome as wholesome.
Yeah, she's wholesome. Wholesome in somebody's bed.
She had a spell when she was doing something.
She was that Spellman.
Rudy was a Spellman. Rudy went to Spellman. Where did Vanessa go?
Lisa Bonet went to Spellman.
Yeah, she was on a different world.
Yeah.
Because they were at Spellman. Yeah. That's when all the shows was good. Now, last question of the night that I got for y'all in regards to this.
Before we go there, since we're talking about celebrities, I do want to give a shout out to one of the icons of all icons, Andre Leon Talley. He died today. He was a fashion icon. He did
That's
Vogue.
Leon died last week.
I still
No,
don't
he
know.
died.
Because I had the posters and we talked about him on Friday.
No, he
I
died
got
this
that picture.
morning. How he died last week?
It
He
is-
died this morning at 9:00.
Cured narcissism. Lucia said she died yesterday.
Oh. Rest in
Who died
peace.
What's
your question, Ray?
My question was, as the older you get, what is the thing that now annoys you the most?
Excuses from people who don't want to do what they say they're going to do.
Ooh, that's what you mean?
That's a direct answer. There's no misinterpreting.
No, because it's not
that.
fair. Listen, if you can't do it, don't say it. And just keep your mouth shut. You know, then I won't expect it. But if you tell me you're going to do something and then don't do it,
it's on the radar.
But then you want to come back and ask me to do something else?
Oh my God.
Oh my!
Oh my God! You talking about
Mine is procrastination. I hate a person to procrastinate.
I'm sorry.
If you're gonna do it, do it. Don't take forever in doing it. Why sit here and wait for tomorrow when you can do it today?
But that's your business if you don't want to do something yourself. If you say it to me, you don't do it. That's what I'm saying. Don't tell me you're gonna do something, don't do it.
But something could come up though.
There's no such thing.
Okay, well, if a person getting put out their belongings,
that was created by them.
All their belongings in the trash can. What a bitch supposed to do?
But you
it was created by you, and you'd already made a plan.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
you gonna throw my shit in the trash can?
You knew before that you had to be out of there and do something. There is no excuse for you if you know what's going on and you wait till the last minute. You can do it because people do it. But don't expect me to accept that from you.
No.
That's bogus. That annoys me. You know, if you're going to do something, just don't tell me you're going to do it. Give your goddamn self. But when you tell me, I'm going to do this, I'm going to be here, and that just fucks me up.
Okay, well, I won't do it no more, y'all. Sorry.
It's not personal. You asked the question. I'm giving you my
That
answer.
was the question. Does anybody else feel strongly about that as they get older?
Okay, well,
because it might not have bothered you when you was younger.
It didn't bother me before, but now I'm like, certain things, because I come through if you ask me. I'll do what you ask me to do and come through. Try to be there on time, wake up early, don't even go to sleep to make sure I get my job done. But you can't return the favor? No, screw you.
I understand what you're coming from because I said it with my friendships.
I'm sorry.
If you're not giving me what I'm giving you, I don't think I should waste my energy on it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm giving you all of me. And I would expect to give you the same. I try to do to others as I want done to myself. Right. You understand? And if you're not
much as possible,
it's no reason for me to continue to waste it on you. Let me give it to someone else that's more deserving of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because my energy is worth something. It's priceless to me. If I'm sharing it with you, you should be thankful. You feel what I'm saying? And I should be thankful you sharing it with me. But if I don't feel that same energy, I think I need to just back away. You feel
I agree
me?
with what you're saying, Bobby, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you say something and you don't do that, you can have all the downfalls you want to have in your own life. Just don't tell them to me. Right. When you say, when words come out your mouth and you make that to me, that's when I expect certain things.
So unkept promises is what you're saying.
That's what I don't like. Don't say it. You ain't got to tell me nothing.
Promises.
Don't come to me and tell me, oh, I'm going to bake you a cake, I'm going to fix you 3 weeks dinner, and it never happens, it never fruition. Don't keep that shit to yourself. Or do it. Shit or get out the pot.
Okay, Nakia, you said, go ahead.
Somebody give him a blunt. Give him a blunt.
Give it a blunt. Roll. Take a moment out to get your nerves.
Let's take a few deep breaths. Just a couple.
Ray want to ask that damn question. I'm like, that's just bogus.
That's a real question. How do you feel about it, Sana? Do you have any as you've gotten older that didn't bother you now just fucks you up?
Actually, no, it's the opposite.
Really? What is it? I mean, if you don't mind us prying.
Well, there'd be shit and I would react, because it would make me upset or whatever, but I just quit expecting shit. So
you lowered your expectations.
Well, I wouldn't say that. It's not just lowering, like my expectations, but DMX said it best. Expect people to be who they are. Maya Angelou said it too. And so
Agreed.
just approach life like that, and then I just won't get upset.
And then you
Right.
know which way to go, which
Yeah,
street to turn on. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Do I
Yeah,
keep straight forward or do I make this quick right? You know,
right. I'm
And am
getting
I going by
older.
myself?
Stress. You know what I
am I
mean?
going by myself? You know,
Mhm.
I'm never evil, but it's just
No.
I just rather just back
After a
up.
while, you learn when no, I need to step away
Yep.
for my own
And I'm
personal sanity. Not because of anything, not because I'm mad, but no, I just need to step away.
and I'm glad that I'm getting older because it's not that I can't. I don't calm down. You feel what I'm saying? I done did a reverse because I was an asshole growing up. Now I'm calming down. I'm getting into more of the I'm chill. That's what I said. You ain't getting my energy unless you is worthy of you. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, my peace is the main thing. Because if I'm not at peace, that means two other people's not at peace.
But see,
I can't do that.
I'm
see,
gonna
that's taking
protect
on
my
too
peace
much.
at all times. I'm gonna protect my peace.
Right.
Protect the peace.
But I mean, that the stuff that he's saying doesn't really bother me because I know people will be people. That's not the case. I'm saying if we keep it copacetic, if you don't bring it to me and we don't have any issues, it's when you bring that stuff to me saying what I can expect, and I look forward for that. And then I get smacked in the face each and every time, thinking that if I continue with that, I'm going to get that eventually. It never happens. Then what am I supposed to do with that person? I mean, like, they never come through. They never write. There's always some excuse. Is there something? I don't have this, or I don't have that, or oh, this happened. I mean, how many excuses can you have? I got an excuse about I can't go to now. I can't go to work because of. Well, I mean, come on. I can think of a million different things. Even today, they're using Corona, and then then they tell you I can be well by tomorrow though. Come on,
But
come on.
tomorrow's Saturday, and you don't have to
No,
go in
because
tomorrow.
no matter what you do, they said you had to quarantine for 5 days. Bitch, you called in for work, you're not getting paid for 5 days since you got COVID. Okay, that's the rule. Okay, go home and quarantine. You're stripped
So
of pay for
that's the
five
rule
days.
that you would like to put together because these jobs these days are paying these children that has corona for being off for those 5 days you were just talking about. So I
Right.
can take off today and still get paid for tomorrow and for other days. You feel me? Because
Right. You gotta
I
make
got
up that
this
time.
positive check.
That's the bullshit that's going on. See,
It may
stop.
not be bullshit because honestly, the way this people just walking around freely thinking that because they got 2 or 3 shots that they're not gonna catch it. They may have caught it, and the test may say positive, and they have to sit the fuck home. But people got to realize they need to put on the mask. That's the only way you are not going to catch it, and you're not going to come up positive. Wear 2 or 3. You wear 2, but you can wear 3 if you really want to be safe. You feel what I'm saying? So
I think
it
people
can't be
need to
real.
stop dibbling and dabbling and stuff and acting like they 1 foot in and 1 foot out. No, come on. This is
But
get out of
shit
hand on a
not
lot of shit.
Are you expecting
shit
humans
not.
to do something than they normally do
No one's day is as
in the
perfect
face
as
of a
yours.
pandemic? I'm sorry.
No one's day is as perfect as yours, Dennis. So you never know what a person goes through. You feel what I'm
Okay,
saying? Because I can give a
Especially if you're
smile every
human.
day.
you know
I
what?
can give a
I
smile
heard
every
this
day.
shit yesterday. Somebody told me that
But
they
it's true.
they 24 years old and told me, you don't know what I'm going through. I looked at them
But
like,
it is true. It could be a 24-year-old woman just getting beat the shit out of, and
he
she's still
was.
hello,
He,
but she's
he let it
still
happen.
in your
That's
face
what he's
smiling.
saying.
He's smiling like
He
nothing
beat up by
happened.
some drag queen. He didn't even know it. She stole all of his stuff and put him out of his own house. Dummy. Come on.
That's so ugly.
You never know what a
He's a
person
little
goes through.
kid. He was needing
As
a
a
bunch of words of
manager,
wisdom.
He
as
was
a
going
manager,
through, yeah. He said he gonna do it. Then once we talked about it for a while, I found out there was a transgender or a tranny that took advantage of him.
Oh, you so ugly.
Because
And
he's
aren't we
not.
supposed to be here to help them, like, work through some of this
I
stuff?
did help
You
him.
would think.
I told him to grow some nuts.
Pioneers.
Sure did.
Grow some balls.
And I tried to help him.
Get a pair.
Other way.
Okay, come on now.
But
What else is it?
He lied all this time. I thought
You have no kahunas. You have no grit in your crawl. Do something different. Why don't you be a bitch?
He was.
Well, you really
But you still supposed
gave
to
the words.
some helpful.
I'm supposed to do what, Bobby? Coddle him?
Yes, that's what.
I don't have any
as a
bosoms.
person.
Listen,
as an
my bosoms
organization.
cannot handle it. They're not big enough. Okay, I gotta get training bras, the training puppies, but nobody's landing them.
Ooh.
They flat.
Oh,
well, there you go.
Well, you talking about as Dennis,
they
right?
fluffy.
They flat.
This is Dennis talking, not POC organization, because we do help people with those like that.
Yes, we do.
Bobby, listen, I don't know why y'all come with this. Listen, okay, and you don't have to protect me because I've been doing it for 20 years trying to help brothers and sisters. There's LGBTQ in our community. And don't get it fostered that I don't know what I'm talking about. But some people are beyond help. That's just the way it is. Whether POC or Dennis say that, that's just a fact. But
what constitutes beyond help?
Some people are. Listen, if you tell a person something over and over again and they want to keep doing what they're doing, knowing it's not right, insanity. So what can you do about that? But if y'all want to sugarcoat it and say, oh, it's not that way. It is that way. I got a client or a fool who had an apartment for a whole year, tore off all the cabinet doors. All of them. Talking about he don't like doors.
Oh, God.
Okay, that's a mental defect.
Correct.
I'm not denying that, but I'm just saying, dude, do you want a place to live? You better like doors.
It's a defect that I can't change. I'm gonna take them off wherever I go.
Do you want a place to live? Or you want to be on the street?
With no doors.
I hear what he's saying. You going off your way. I can't control
this. Bobby, that's not my way.
No.
The place he lived at, put him out.
You giving me granddad shit at this moment. It's 2022, and people need help. Certain things you just cannot help. If I can't deal with doors, I can't fucking deal with doors.
No, and I'm gonna take them out.
I may take them down, but I'll put them back up when I leave.
I'm not throwing them out and burning them.
Helped him.
So you gonna take out the front door too?
Right. Did what is it? The little screws on the side. Take them off so that
right.
they're ripped.
Right. Just unscrew them.
Could have helped. If he said, "I don't like doors," then we could have been like, we got a drill. Let's take these cabinet doors off so that
we'll sit these to the side and we know what place they go.
Okay, so can I tell you the next thing he did too? Also, he made a mural on the wall and cut it out. And took the mural.
Okay, I don't know.
That's what.
Tell me, Simon.
Well, that doesn't have anything to do with him not liking doors.
No, because listen, he felt that was his apartment. He could do whatever he wanted to do because he was renting it. And they were telling him, listen, you can't write on the walls. You can't replace fixtures. You can't take off doors. You can't fuck up the cabinets. You can't repaint. All those things you can't do. Crazy or not.
And he did it anyway.
That's why he's on the street again.
Ain't living in a tent.
Nope.
So he took the whole mural off the wall?
Yes.
I'm trying to see that. Okay.
He took it with him because it was his.
The whole wall, girl.
Yes.
So he cut and outlined it all out and pulled the piece out.
They had to replaster the fucking wall. Excuse my French.
Bless your heart.
Lord. Straight jacket.
I hope he get the help he need. I hope he get the pill he should have.
I love you, Bobby. You're so compassionate.
No, because I know mental health is correct. I know
that's a mental health issue. That's the issue.
It's some people that need that help. I'm saying it. And what you just described, he need a pill.
Moment of silence. Again, that pills is not going to be everything. I'm tired of these people talking about pills.
You just don't know what Ritalin would do.
Oh, yes, I do.
I don't.
And don't care to find out.
That stuff is horrible.
But it's strong as shit. That's what some
not necessarily. I mean, some of the medications are good. After my sister's murder, I went to therapy. I was on Wellbutrin, and I think there was another one. But it wasn't forever. It was like for 7 months, but it did help me get myself back focused and out the depression that I was in. So
You have to grab yourself.
some of those pills do help.
Slow off
And you
work.
don't have to.
Under the right
You know
circumstances.
what I'm saying?
Well,
So
you're correct, son. That OxyContin is good. That stuff works. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't had that. That's not what they giving you
Oh,
for mental health. That's for
And
something else.
oh yeah, you're right. I'm
to me,
sorry.
it ain't nothing but a strong Tylenol PM.
But it
So,
works
But
to do what?
but I'm just saying in general,
for
that
the
person
pain.
needed help,
No,
and
it
I hope
doesn't.
he got the help that he needed, and not innocent on the corner.
We did
Yeah,
pray.
he's on
We
the
did
fence.
pray for him.
Hallelujah. But yeah,
Y'all are heartless.
he's in a 10.
Man, you just
Y'all,
don't know.
please don't be heartless.
No, that's not heartless. You know, there's things that I see. So when you say things, I'm not trying to be mean because I actually live this life and understand that they do need help and understand some of the things they go to because they can't navigate. You know, some of them don't even know what it means to be 400 below poverty and all that kind of stuff. They don't know the math. They don't know what's going on. You know, they don't understand that they got to sleep in their bed, so sleeping in the tent, in the bedroom, in the living room.
Oh God. I'll trade
Well,
it.
that's why
How
I
you
said,
doing,
don't
Roxanne?
be ugly
You're
about
looking
it.
lovely there. I love that suit.
Ooh, all right. Hey.
Daddy rocks. Ooh.
Thank you, sir.
But you know, I know we try to apologize for some things that's going on, but I mean, this is 2022, and we really have to be bold and call it out there from this point forward. You know, because these people really need help. They don't need a whole place. They need a bedroom and help with their assistance on buying food, getting their finances together, and learning a skill to keep moving forward so they can have a job. Because they're not going to stop doing drugs. They need to be responsible and when they do drugs, so we can actually monitor that and they can do right by what they're doing. Because that's what's becoming the problem is the drugs and the mental health issues.
So with the mental health issues, you can teach an old dog new tricks.
It's not about teaching old dogs new tricks. It's about it, from what I see, from my perspective is, if you take some of the control from them and put them in a situation where it's structured more, because I mean, where they can get their dough, they can get the things that they need and still have a place, you know what I mean? A safe place to do things that, you know, without any kind of banter that goes on, it'll be a lot safer.
No. I got to disagree with that because
that's up to you.
Because I see this. It was more depth because they was calling themselves monitoring them shooting up. It was more overdoses than anything. I'm talking about it was a lot. I mean, I never seen that many people die in one place, and I'm from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? So it was no.
But they wouldn't be a monitor because they were still in the tents.
No, well, no.
My opinion, a true monitor system.
And a lot of these, honestly, a lot of these people that's on drugs are very intelligent people.
Clearly,
they are. They are.
You'll
very
be honest
smart.
with you. You got doctors, lawyers. There's just something happened in their lives. They just didn't get over it, and whatever they're doing is what helped them in their way to cope with it. You know what I'm saying?
Some mental health issues, yes.
Is something mentally happened. You know, I know personally. I know a person that was on the street a long time, and this motherfucker was a damn electrician. Do good shit and did all the schools that I went to. You feel what I'm saying?
And half the mechanics on crack.
You know,
you would get
I take a crackhead mechanic any day.
In a minute.
To be honest with you,
they
because
still
they're
make
gonna do
crack.
the best job.
I'm just saying.
I'm from the East Coast. We use those type of individuals. You feel what I'm saying? We support everybody. You got a pair of shoes you're trying to sell? Right. How much is it, brother? You feel what I'm saying? Oh, you selling up that baloney? Oh, can I get that? Let me see the date.
No, that's a booster. That's different.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if they took it out the refrigerator or out their closet. They just said,
as being a person from the street, I know for me, and for a lot of people that I talk to interact with, I was doing drugs because I was trying to forget. But at the end of the day, when I sober up, hell, the problem still was there. So I had to learn how to monitor it myself. I did it myself. You know what I'm saying? Even though what I went through, hey, that's in the past. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work on the future. I kept telling myself that, and the help from PLC Pride, you know, helped me, you know, kept me guided, kept me down that road. Even though I'm going through something now, but I'm not gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna keep going forward. So I'll be trying to instill in that what I learned into them down there, because I go down there to the tent every night. Cold as hell it was last time it was cold. But I have to, because that's where I came from. I have to go down there. I have to say something to them to try to uplift them or even look out them. My dad is down there now in the igloo. I'm like, man, is you crazy? Kind of a one person fit in that motherfucker, and he got 4 people in there.
They got an igloo?
My dad got an igloo. I was like, what the hell? I thought that
man. The igloos be warm. It be warm on the inside of it.
It was so
and you
hot.
can have a fire.
Man.
Right, yeah, you can have a fire inside the igloo. Yeah, it be hot.
Man, if that thing burn up, they all gonna die.
It ain't gonna burn.
Yes, they are. All that shit was in there. But as I was, it's just, I think we should kind of do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Well, kind of do our part.
I can help make a meal.
Excuse me?
I said I can help make a meal and bring some food.
And that would be great too. That would be great.
That's about all I can do.
Look, they had, I was telling Dennis this earlier. They offer them people some money if they move. I was down there when they offered them people money. You know what they said? They said no. After the money gone, after we get through drugging up the money or doing whatever, then where we gonna go? And I thought, and they stuck to their guns and they still down there. They supposed to have left last week. They was like, it's too many of them.
That's why my process would work, because they wouldn't have to worry about no housing and stuff. That would be taken care of.
So maybe we need to start getting tents and tarps. We can get them tarps.
Yes.
Where we can put it over their tents to keep them a little warmer.
Yeah.
Things like that. I like camping. So little
like,
I do know.
What they need?
And
they
you
really
can
need
roll a tarp, a big bundle of tarp, and cut it in like 6 feet or whatever it may be, 5 or 6 feet, and just pass it on.
They really need heaters, like space heaters, like the kerosene kind that you stick in there and push the button and come on. They really need those, because it was a couple of people down there freezing their ass off, and we
imagine it's cold out there.
We wouldn't have got them a heater.
Especially tonight. It's supposed to be below 8, I think.
Yeah, because it's below 2 last night, so it's not supposed to go too much higher. Yeah.
It was cold as hell last night.
Right now, it is 2 degrees, so it's cold.
Jesus Christ.
When I'm around the corner from me, it got 1 degree for me.
See?
Man.
I believe it.
And just think, them people out there is living in those tents. Oh my God. And the wind was blowing. I thought I was going to fall over. Because sitting there, I was so motherfucking scared. I'm like, damn.
But I've been in a tent during a thunderstorm, so I know it's very doable. Honestly, they're more economical. They would survive if something happened more than people that have houses, because they surviving now. You understand what I'm saying? Because it takes a strong person to be out there doing what they're doing. They've been out there for 10 years. And some choose to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So if something happened today or tomorrow, we may have a roof or whatever, but when it comes to us to live in a tent, can we survive it?
I survived in one for a year. I stayed in one for a whole year.
1 minute.
I had my shit looking like a princess palace. Do you hear me? But when it came to them cold days, baby, I was crying. I was like, I'm ready to go. I need a house. You know what I'm saying? I just had, man.
We've got less than a minute. Sorry to interrupt. We're going to get out of here. We do have one announcement that does anybody care to read? If not, okay. One time I got to see here. Minnesota People of Color LGBTQ Pride Organization is seeking volunteers and participants. Volunteering with the Minnesota People of Color Pride Organization can be a great activity to do outside of work. Volunteers have opportunity to be a part of HIV advocacy. BIPOC media reviews and civic engagement and leadership development, and can assist with the amazing planning with our Pride Festival that we do in August. So for additional information to be a participant or volunteer with the Minnesota People of Color Pride, give us a call at 1-833-762-7743 or messenger us at our Facebook page at Facebook MNPOC Pride Festival, and you'll be able to reach us. Again, we're looking for volunteers. Come on, y'all, show come and get a slice of pride, and then you can show your pride. Peace out, y'all. That was me. Anybody else?
Yes, I think they're doing. This is a perfect time to this week have that phone number. You go to our website www.mnpoc Pride and also donate. We do need. This is a brand new year, so we do need donations, to come in. So if you have a Hinkling, one of those cards that got $1 or $2 on it, you're trying to get off, go to our website. You can donate as little as $1.
Donate, y'all.
www.mnpocpride.org is the website.
And then we'll be selling. We do have a website for socks, right?
Yes, that'll be coming out later in the week.
And our t-shirts will be coming out, so you can buy those too. You can go to our website and get a t-shirt. So definitely.
Well, we have those right now. And if you really want a t-shirt, just go to the office or call 1-800, whatever they just said.
1-833-762-7743.
We have face masks, we have condoms, whatever you name it. We got it.
From the
All right, y'all hear that? Got any questions? Hit us up.